Hi Teachers Tribe, welcome to the Teachers Lounge podcast. This is episode 7. Woo! Drum rolls. Episode 7 of the Teachers Lounge podcast. We are so excited, and this is our last February video. So this is our last floral February, and we are excited. So on set, we have our guest whom I will let introduce herself. So she'll introduce herself, she'll tell us who she is and what she does. Before we do the check-in, who she is and what she does. Please feel free to toot your horn. Tell them everything that you do. All right, welcome.
Thank you so much, Miss Mercy. Hi, everyone. My name is Miss Esther. I am a teacher and I love what I do. Yes, I am a grade 6 resident teacher. Yes, and I am happy to be found in this podcast.
Ooh, Miss Esther, she's a resident teacher. All right. So for our check-in today, Mr. Njoroge will lead us. So please go ahead.
You ready?
Yes.
It's guess the word.
Oh, yeah, I didn't tell them. All right. So our check-in today is guess the word. So we'll have pictures, like a pair of pictures, a couple of pictures, and then we'll guess the word. All right.
The first.
We already know cupcake. Why are you not guessing?
Oh,
You can play it. You can
Okay.
play it. Yes.
The second one. Wait.
We didn't hear. What's the second image? Is it a disc? Looks like a disc. What's that? Cardio. Is it? It's cardio.
Cargo.
What's the other second image? Is it go?
I think in a street like Suji.
Oh yeah, go.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
Cargo. Okay. This
Fork.
Oh yeah.
Fork and
M. No. Fork letter. Fork. Fork. No. What's this? Fork. Is this water? Fork sink. Fork water. Let's see.
Forklift.
Oh,
those are
lift. What? Okay. Oh, all right. This is
The first one is
monkey
saw.
saw. What's the first image? Child saw.
The first image is a word.
I'll just say seesaw.
Seesaw. This is a seesaw.
Why are you saying seesaw? Because of the image.
Yeah, this one.
Kwani, this is a saw. What is it called? You need to
It's a
adjust.
saw.
It's a saw.
Yeah, it's a saw.
Seesaw. Let's see.
Jigsaw.
At least we got the saw. This is so hard. Blue.
Water. Is that water?
This is water in a shell. Water shell? No. Blue shell?
Seashell.
Oh, you might be right.
It's a
You
seashell.
might be right. Let's see.
Oh,
Girl!
I got it.
You
Wow.
got it. Okay, let's see.
Keyboards.
Miss Esther. Okay.
It's a keyboard.
Yeah, keyboard. This is a keyboard. Definitely.
Keyboard.
Yeah. I mean, okay, we are almost there. This is lion, roar, cat, roar, lion, roar. Walk, move. Lion. Cat animal. What's this? This is
It's a cat.
It's a cat. It could also. What else would it be? Market. Okay, maybe cat lion. Is that something like cat lion? Is it? Oh, but let's see. Tumeshindwa, right? Will lion.
Stall.
Oh, it's a stall. It's a stall.
Yeah.
Oh.
Boat.
Boat. Blue boat. I'm saying blue boat. What are you saying?
This is a boat. What's this?
The pink thing.
Hey.
Water boat.
Water boat. You
It
could be
could
right.
be a water boat. I mean, isn't this water?
Starship.
Miss Esther is cheating. Oh, it's actually spaceship. Okay, I think we're almost done. Clownfish.
Yeah.
But is that what the clownfish?
Then we know about starfish.
But this is a
Not
clown.
Yeah, clown.
Clownfish.
You fish.
Let's see.
At least we got
I
it.
got something. I got something.
Wow.
Okay, this is the last one. Stop saying it. Sunflower. We would have gotten it. This is just
Sunflower,
sun and flower. We
yeah.
would have gotten it.
Another
Sunflower.
one.
Yeah. Yeah, sunflower. All
That was
right.
the last one.
Oh,
Iron Man.
No.
I think
Could it be Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Oh, to see overthink. Let's see.
Iron Man, you got
Yes,
it right.
Iron Man. Okay, this is rubber band.
Rubber
Rubber band.
sure.
Rubber band is correct. Rubber band. Yes, rubber band. Woo, rubber band. Okay.
That's angry. Oh.
It looks like a slap.
Huh?
Slap.
What's that? This is a card, right? It's a card.
Oh, it's a card.
Mm-hmm.
Face card. Could be a face card.
Face card.
Could be a face card. Like a face. Oh, game card.
Flapjack.
Oh, because that card inaitwa Jack.
Jack, eh.
Okay, let's do this.
It's called big
Flow.
money.
Payroll.
Oh, that's a roll.
Yeah.
That's a roll.
Feet. Feet and is this a printer?
Printer.
Feet printer.
Footprint.
Oh.
That's a footprint.
Smart.
That's a
Yes,
footprint.
it is a footprint.
This
This guy is also smart.
Footprint.
Oh yeah, footprint for sure. Kneecap. Is it?
I also think it's
I
a
think it's a
kneecap.
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 Yes.
Kneecap. You got it, Miss Marcy.
Yay! Oh, horseshoe.
Horseshoe. I think that's.
Is there a word like horseshoe? I feel like I have seen a word like horseshoe. Let's see. We never get to know. So please tell us if you're right. I think it was a horseshoe. Yes. That was our check-in. Clearly, I think we are decent. Rate us on a scale of 1 to 10. How smart do you think we are?
I think we've tried. 6.
6 is very low. I think. Okay, but 6 is okay.
I feel like we missed quite a few words.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
Okay, that was our check-in. So it's time to know who Miss Esther is and how her journey began. So Miss Esther, you tell the people how you started teaching. You can start from after campus because I know that's where now the dream starts like forming. So you go.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Mercy, for the opportunity. Now, funny enough, I never envisioned myself as a teacher. That is before I joined campus. But how it came to be is just an amazing story. This is it. Allow me start when I was done with my Form 4.
Okay.
I remember once I cleared KCSE and I went home, I'd find parents requesting me to tutor their kids. And then after I got my KCSE results, I did not have to think twice. I knew definitely I wanted to be a teacher. And I joined KU in the year 2016.
Yeah.
Yes, and I joined as a teacher. Did my bachelor's degree in education.
What was the combination?
English and literature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then now after campus, I remember I taught in local school at home. Then I felt I did not want to settle for less. I remember in campus I had envisioned the kind of school I wanted to teach.
Did you?
Yes, I really did.
Okay.
And so immediately after teaching the local school at home, I felt I was not comfortable. And I remember there was an internship. I don't know whether it's okay to mention the school.
No. It's in the school, yes.
Yeah. So I joined as an intern there, worked for 3 months. So that is, I graduated, and I think immediately after a few months, that's when I joined the internship. Did for 3 months, and then lucky enough, I was hired like 3 months later. And then from there, just to take you back, I studied English and literature in campus.
Yes.
But now here, I was given a role as a pre-primary 2 teacher.
Wait a minute. All right. So after you did the English literature,
yes,
there's a time you're supposed to go for internship or something.
Yeah.
Or in a time just
teaching
practice. Did you do that?
Yes, I did that.
Local school.
In a local school, yes.
But so it was mixed boys and girls.
Yes, it was mixed boys and girls.
How was that experience?
Oh my god, it was just another experience. Of course, as I was starting, I was a little bit scared because I felt the boys and the girls there were bigger than me physically. Yeah. So it was a little bit scary, but then I realized they're just kids. Yes. They are just kids who need to be shown love.
Exactly.
And at the end of my season there, I would say I really had fun and had really made so many friends. So it was just an interesting experience, and I loved the season that I was there. Now forward to now, the pre-primary 2 teacher.
Yeah, so now you're teaching kids.
Yes, I'm teaching kids. I had never had this experience, but I would say it was amazing. Kids are the sweetest people you can ever come across.
They really are.
I would say one of the things that I really love about teaching kids is that they are very honest and very genuine.
Yes, very genuine.
They love genuinely.
Yes.
And they're out to just show you love.
Yes.
Yeah, so I would say for that season that I have been there, because I recently moved to a new role. For the season that I was there, I would say, allow me say that God places people in seasons for a reason.
For sure.
Because apparently I'm a parent. Yes.
Wow.
I am a parent.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like I learned so many tips of parenthood from that. Yeah, I really know the importance of being there for my child. Because truth being told, there's always a difference between a parent who is there for their kids and for that parent who is not there. And being there doesn't mean like just providing for them, just being there for them, especially emotionally, bonding with them. That's one of the aspects I felt like if I wouldn't have handled that class, I would be very, very ignorant. But
handling your own now.
Handling my own baby right now, I feel like I am a better parent.
You have some experience and you know how to go about it.
Yes, I know how to go about it, and especially you realize that there's a lot that forms in the brain of a kid between the age of 0 to 7 years old. Actually, what happens, whatever forms in their lives is what they will keep on practicing for the rest of their lives. And you find as an adult, unlearning is very, very difficult. It's very difficult. So I feel like I do not have to let them get to the age of unlearning. I think I can do better right now. And now that now extends even to the kids that I was teaching. I felt like I really needed to be present for them. I really needed to be there for them. Yes, so I would say it was an amazing experience.
I love that. I love that. Wow. All right. So do you feel overwhelmed? Like because I'm imagining now you're handling kids. Now you're back home. There's a kid who's waiting for you. Does that part get there? Like where you're like,
I would say definitely sometimes. Sometimes it gets there. But now I have learned to live each day at a time. I just have learned to tell myself whatever experience I have had today, it's not what I will have tomorrow. Yes.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Yes.
All right. That's Miss Esther for you. And now we will dive into the questions already. All right. So you will start. Just pick a question.
All right.
Answer it how it comes. I'll also pick mine and then I'll read it after you. Okay, go ahead.
Wow. What's the best teacher gift you've ever received? Amazing. Coming to think of this, I think being a teacher is very rewarding, and especially these moments when you have to receive gifts from either parents or kids.
Yes.
The best gift that I ever got was a customized notebook and a customized Masai. So I think there are things that I look at up to date and I feel so nice. Yes, when I'm writing on that notebook, I'm like, yes, this was a gift I was given as a result of hard work.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love that for you. I love that for
Thank
you. I've remembered. So there was a question I had also asked. And I asked on my socials, and then I got a response from Velma. So the question was, what is one excuse that a child has ever given you for not completing their homework? So I'm sure we'll come to that question. So you'll hear Miss Esther's answer. Velma said, the child said, "Mommy or auntie forgot, and yet the book was in their bag." All right, I think I've had another experience. And then there was another comment of, it was too much work. It was too much work. So that's Gen Alpha for you. Those are the kids we are dealing with. They'll just say, you know what, this is a bit too much, and I don't think I'm able to do that. All right. This kind of pairs to what you just read. What's the most rewarding moment you've experienced as a teacher?
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Mercy. I have handled pre-primary 2 for, I think, for 3 years now. And you see that moment they are graduating from pre-primary 1, pre-primary 2, I mean, to grade 1.
Yes.
Seeing them with those gowns, seeing them being able to write and read. You know, most of them, while they're joining pre-primary 2, they are not able to read or write properly. But now, having walked that journey with them, and now seeing them graduate, seeing them becoming responsible literary humans, I think that's the most rewarding moment. Sometimes I'm very emotional. I remember the first one that we had, I was really emotional. I actually shed tears. I was like, look at these little babies.
I was actually, that's really
the other day
cute.
they joined, and here they are, very responsible, really growing very fast.
And you can actually like flash back and remember that first day maybe they came to PP2 and they were crying. And it was all messy and chaotic, but now
sure. And looking at both the beautiful and the ugly moments, because being honest, sometimes you have those ugly moments with them where they just don't want to write and they don't want to read. They have just refused, but just encourage them. And sometimes it doesn't add up at that moment. But now looking at it holistically, like looking at it at the 1 year pace, you're like, oh really? I didn't think the encouragement that I was offering that time was really meant it, but now look at it, I encouraged them and they took it up, and now here they are.
Oh wow. All right. Wow, I love that. Okay, your turn. Yes. I see what you're doing.
What's the one piece of technology in the classroom that you secretly fear?
Yes.
We are in the era of AI.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like my students, especially the ones I'm handling right now, they are students who understand themselves.
Which grade are you handling?
I'm handling grade 6.
It's not with the babies anymore. How is it? Tell us the difference between.
Of course, every side has its advantages, merits and demerits. But I would say I think I have really loved also working with these ones because I feel they are independent.
You don't have to take them to the washroom and back. And sometimes
you can make a plan on how you're going to arrange the classroom by themselves. Like I don't have to do it myself.
Carry the chairs and the tables.
Writing the names on their books. You know, I used to write all the names for all the subjects, but now these ones you just need to tell them this subject or just give them a sticker. I feel like they are a little bit independent. That makes the difference. So I am really loving it. So the part of technology that in the classroom that I secretly fear. You know, these kids sometimes we give them assignments, especially to go and do research. Now you feel like they're going to over rely on the AI. They're not going to.
No way. You can't help.
I can't help because one of it I'm not there. I'm not there, and then I don't know how to just control it because the AI is very useful at the
Yes.
same time.
Yes.
But now the issue is they are just copying directly what is
word
there.
by word.
The idea is they're supposed to get an idea
Yes.
of what they are researching about, right?
Yes.
But now they are copying word by word.
Ni kama ile ya kuibia mtihani.
I know.
Angalia ndo usiandike kila kitu. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's actually scary.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a way teachers will be able to actually tell, or is our place to just like encourage the students, like keep showing them this can help you in this way, and it can also maybe make you super dependent on it, which is dangerous for your brain growth or something. What do you think?
I think there's a place for us to tell. Recently, as a teacher, you know the ability of your learners. You know, you can give a research and you're like, this one. Of course, you don't tell them like brutally.
Yeah, but you will know
because you're going to actually affect their self-esteem. But you're like,
that's
so I think the only way is just keep on encouraging them, telling them the independence of the importance of independent thinking.
Yes.
Yeah, just doing that.
Okay. And how this is supposed to like prompt you to just think a bit critically. Okay. If you could teach any subject besides the one you currently teach, what would it be and why? So wait, are you teaching English?
Yes, I teach English and CRE.
You're teaching CRE?
Yeah.
But it suits you. She's a Christian girl. You are. Yeah.
I think I would say maths.
Oh.
I feel like for maths, I don't have to explain a lot.
So much.
Maths is
It's
just
practical.
just a game of numbers. You know, I just have to give a formula and then just expound on that. So I feel like I'd teach maths. I love maths. Despite being a teacher of English, I love maths a lot.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
I feel like these questions are less today. Okay. All right.
What's the one piece of advice you'd give your younger, just starting out teacher self? Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
I think the advice that I would give myself is that things take time. Things just don't happen. Yeah. So the earlier I learned to be patient, the earlier I learned to not to be hard on myself, the better. Sometimes things will take longer than I anticipate, and it's still very okay. It's still okay.
Oh, you're not competing with anyone.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm on my own journey.
Yes. You're your own. That's good. That's a good perspective. All right. What's the biggest misconception people have about teachers?
The biggest misconception that people have about teachers. I think people out there think teaching is very hard. I've actually met people out there asking, how do you manage to teach? What do you do to kids who do not understand? But I'll say, for me, I take teaching as a calling. Yeah, for me, it's not just any other career. For me, teaching is a calling, and when you're in it and you understand that, it becomes very easy for you. And then you understand that your kids are able differently, so you cannot compare them. So to anyone that who thinks teaching is hard, no, it's not hard. But just make sure you're called into that, because you really need to practice a lot of patience.
You need grace as well.
Yeah, the grace to do that. Yeah, as a teacher, you're a steward. You're not just an adult over kids. You're a steward over those kids.
I love that.
Yes,
I love that. Is the Lord speaking? I think He is. Because last episode, we also had a very different perspective to the way of teaching, and it was also really, really paired to like the Bible and how God has like commanded us to even treat the students. If you didn't catch that, please visit the previous episode. It was like very profound, and I loved it. So we really are stewards, and you have to actually deliver because it's like a higher responsibility.
Wow. I'd actually say normalize praying for your students. It's very, very important. Very important. The journey of teaching will be easier for you. Talking from experience.
Me too. Me too. I agree. Once my current class, I think when I had it, everybody was like, "Oh my god, oh my god, Miss Mercy." But then I literally wrote their names. So every time I used to like just pray and mention them. So when they came and I didn't even know them, but then when they came, now I started like pairing. Oh, okay, so this is, and and has worked wonders for me. I would just credit it to the power of prayer.
Wow.
So if anybody asks me what happened to that class, I'll just say, "Ni God."
Yeah.
Yes,
God
ni
must
God,
say.
ni God for sure.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
yes. Oh God, I can't believe it's like 3 more questions. What is it? Did you pick 2?
I
Just
picked
one?
one. Yes,
Okay.
just picked
Okay,
one.
okay.
What's the most creative excuse a student has given you for not doing their homework?
This is the one. This is the question.
I really don't know whether mine is creative, but I had this learner
Yeah.
who kept on leaving their books at home.
Oh.
Yes, until we realized they have
It's a
left.
pattern.
Yeah, it's a pattern, and at the end of the day, they were left with almost no books.
Oh,
It's
because
good.
every time they carry their craft,
they are
come
not
with the
doing
book.
it. They are not doing it, and they are not carrying the book to school. So it was a little bit concerning, but it's also funny.
Yeah.
Because how do you forget
Yeah,
every day? You
yeah,
know, once
yeah,
it's really understandable.
yeah.
But now, how
That's
do you
the thing
forget?
with kids. They don't even know how to, like, they can't be creative with their lives.
I know.
They just tell you something, you're like,
You almost said the
yeah,
hours once.
or I know.
I know
or,
what
yeah.
you're up to.
Yeah. It's like when they are talking, you know, I don't know if it has happened to you. Like sometimes a child will do something in class. You literally saw them. Like maybe they were pushing someone on the line and you're trying to correct them and they're just there saying, "I didn't do that." And you're like, "I literally saw you." And I just like, "No, I didn't do it." It's like they're gaslighting you. Na ni watoto. Uko like, what? Yeah.
I think I've also seen
You
that.
have?
Yeah,
You have?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh wow. How do you stay motivated and inspired when teaching gets tough?
Wow. Those days are there.
Yes,
Definitely
they
they
are.
are there.
They are.
Sometimes the teacher comes to me like, oh my god.
What do you do when they don't understand?
Well, reteaching.
Yes.
But now this one I'll sample those ones that I feel like
they need extra
they
help.
need extra help.
Okay.
But what keeps me motivated is that I always tell myself that kids are able differently. Even if they are not good at what we are doing in class, I try to look at what they are good at outside the classroom. Because truth be told, the reality is, I know sometimes as a teacher you feel like you want to force the concept and all the kids should understand. But now we have the reality. The reality is sometimes it will not be like that. So normalize looking at their different abilities of your learner. Just encourage them to that. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Because I remember my first teaching kwanza the kids, you know, I had never taught kids before. I was so frustrated. I was trying to teach math and they're not understanding, but I'm here like doing my best. Like nilikuwa na sweat. I was sweating, like I was teaching. I think now what I didn't understand was like that differentiated learning of like maybe grouping other students who maybe need more support to reteach them. I was just like, what is it that you guys are not understanding? And then that was a lot. That was a lot.
I think I'll give an example of maybe a learner I ever encountered. I gave them a composition and I realized, oh my god, this one is not really getting it. So for them, I felt like I would start with simple sentences, like just 5 sentences, and just appreciate them for those 5 sentences. That is adding to the differentiated learning
for sure. I love that. Because there's no point if a student is in my class and they can't spell and we are writing sentences, there's no point of this student writing sentences and they can't spell. I'm just wasting their time. So read the others write sentences, and then this one who can't spell, we do spelling with them.
Actually, it makes them more frustrated,
and
they feel more down.
Which is very sad.
And as a teacher, you have a position to encourage them. That's why you're there to just make sure they know that they can do it. No matter what.
I love that because I also think there's just like a fine line between. Sometimes you feel like you have to do everything for all the students, which is something I didn't understand earlier, but I do now. You feel like if my student A's book should look like student Z's book, like all their books should be. If we started with writing the numbers, everyone's first page is numbers, everyone's second page is ones and tens or something like that. But with time, I've realized no, they don't. It doesn't have to be like that. Huyu inaweza kuwa amekuwa dictation. These other ones are writing. They're forming their own words. They're making sentences. They're doing so much. There's also another like super student who's using the textbooks to do, you know, more extra work.
Yeah, very true.
So the concept of differentiated learning is really, really important.
really
I think it's like a teacher's weapon that people
very
should find
true,
out.
very
Yes.
true.
Okay. Last question. Is it the last one or is it the second last one? Oh, it looks really long.
Let me see.
Okay, maybe as you unwrap, I can read this other one. Oh, lovely. If your classroom could talk, what secrets would it spill?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
That sometimes I can get overexcited.
Oh.
Yeah, and jump just like the kids do.
For real?
Yeah. When I'm excited, especially when I am in a free space where I feel like no one will judge me.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
the kids don't judge.
Yeah, you see a different version of me.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice. I want to see that version. But you know, you can't sit unless you're in that setup.
Yeah.
That's like if you stand and dance. No. Unless you're there.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Now to my question, Miss Mercy, am I going to read this? I'm good.
Yes, please read it.
If you aren't a teacher, what do you think you'd be doing? If I weren't a teacher, wow, what do I think I'd be doing? I'd be singing all the time.
Yes. Oh my God.
I'd be singing all the time.
I have an idea.
Miss Mercy, don't go there.
I have an idea. Do you know that closing remark of "Go ahead and tell everybody"? You'll do that for us. Yes.
Do I really know it?
I'll show you.
It's
Don't
okay.
worry. There's no. You can't make an excuse.
It's-
Hey, Miss Esther has a good voice.
Really now?
Hey, you do. Oh, you'd be a musician.
Yes,
Oh, that's
I'd be
cool.
singing. I love
Yeah.
singing. I love listening to
Do you
music.
sing to the
gospel
kids?
music.
Gospel. Niliwaambia, Christian girlies. Uh-huh.
Yes, I do sing to the
Oh,
kids, but the person
yeah.
who enjoys most of my singing is my baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
And your hubby.
Sometimes he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We've come to the end.
Wow.
Damn, that was beautiful and very short. I want to cry. Okay. So before we finish, you're going to talk to a tired teacher.
Okay.
So these are the two things we close out with. You talk to a tired teacher, you can face that camera and talk to them. And then the other thing you'll tell us is your teacher quote, or something that encourages you as a teacher, something that is very you use it every time as a teacher to just encourage you or motivate you.
Okay.
All right. So you decide which one you want to start with.
All right.
Yes.
Hey there, tired teacher, you're feeling like you want to give up. Just know you holding on is an encouragement to that learner there. So please keep holding on. All is not done. It's going to be well. It's definitely going to be okay.
Aww.
Just remember, you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for a generation actually. Because the moment you transform that learner, you do it wholeheartedly, they'll also look forward to cause a transformation to another person, and now that spreads out to the whole community.
Aww, that was so sweet. I feel like you're so soft spoken. Like, I want to be a student again. Like, I feel like students, this generation of students, like they're very lucky. I hope they realize how lucky they are to like, have
they do.
very good teachers.
Thank you, Miss Marcy.
All right, let's go to the teacher quote.
Teacher quote. I think I'd repeat what I said to you. I am not just a teacher, I am a steward. Yes, so whatever I do, I take it very seriously, and I know that it's a responsibility God has given me for the season of life that I am at. Actually, I think I'd talk about allow me to talk about my high school experience. I remember so many teachers who taught me, but the teachers that I remember most are those teachers who are really intentional with causing an impact. Yes, those are teachers that I cherish up to today. Yeah, so that's it.
Oh, I'm not just a teacher, I'm a steward. I feel like it should be on somebody's t-shirt or bag. I'm not just a teacher, I'm a steward. That's really nice. It gives the weight to your career. All right, we've come to the end, so I'll do it and then Mrs. will do it. Okay, so let me clear my voice. Okay, so this is how it goes. Just say go ahead and tell everybody, and then about the Teachers Lounge podcast, just that. All right.
Okay.
So how about you do this? Okay, this is how we do it. Like, go ahead and tell everybody. So you'll do that part, and then I'll say about the Teachers podcast.
Okay.
Okay.
So I go.
Yes.
Go ahead and tell everybody.
Make it louder.
Miss Mercy, you're putting me
I'm
on
having so much
spot.
fun putting you on the spot.
Wow, why don't you go and tell everybody.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead and tell everybody.
Yes.
Miss Mercy.
Yes. Okay.
Go ahead and tell everybody.
Did you hear that part? Everybody. All right. About the Teachers Lounge podcast. Tell a teacher to tell a teacher to tell a teacher. We have amazing vibes going on here. We learned so much. I benefit so much from these conversations. So I hope you do as well. And you can also share this with somebody else who's a teacher that would benefit from this video. Yesterday is in the tomb. Tomorrow is in the womb, and today is here. So please go and conquer. And that being said, I wish you everything you wish for yourself that causes no harm to others.
Bye.